Sam, how do you learn best? Would you recommend reattaching the concepts learned in the program to ourselves for better comprehension? How do you learn best? Well, I think one thing a lot of people have is a fear of like learning. They're like, when they're reading a book, or when they're going through a program, they're worried that they're not going to remember it, or they're not going to do this, or they're not going to do that. I mean, the best way to learn is to, is to consume the information, but then implement it. You don't learn anything until you implement it. Like, it's almost just a fantasy until it's implemented. And so that's how I learn, is by not really from reading. I mean, I learn things from reading and then I implement them, but all of my best lessons come from implementing. Like everything taught in the Consulting Accelerator comes from me doing it, failing lots of times, and through trial and error, iterating till I find the right way, and then being able to consistently and reliably keep doing it the right way, and then improving the right way to make it better. And when I find one of those things, then it's a good lesson to teach. And so it's not like the worst way to really, what makes some programs really bad is that they read things and they learn things from programs, and then they put them in their own programs, and because they've learned them and they teach them, but they've never done them. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to do it. The best way to be a good teacher and the best way to be a good anything is to do it. Like, I would rather learn from a dude who's ridden a bicycle than a dude who has a Harvard MBA on riding bicycles any day of the week. So, like, if you're thinking how, your question here is, how do you learn best? By doing. You have to learn the thing to know what to do first, though. So you got to absorb the information, turn it into actionable steps, implement it, and then keep trying and trying and trying and trying and troubleshooting until it works. And then when it works, you've probably learned some valuable lessons, and you'll never forget that stuff. It's like riding a bike. You go get back on a bike now, it'll come back to you, even though in your conscious mind you can't recall, push pedal, like on right leg, push down, feeling like I'm falling over to the right-hand side, lean to the left, pull on brake because I'm going too fast. You don't have those concepts in your head, and you don't write them down on a pen and paper. But when you get on the damn bike, you write it. So it's there. When you do it, it's there. That's what doing does. It makes it instinctual instead of just notes on a page. And that's what you want to make everything like. Implement it again and again and again until it just gets cooked into your instincts.